813, baby, what's good? Live with the sexiest chef, the official chef of BKFC, Chef Corey Hall, coming to you from the Bay. 813, where it all started. We're here with my dog Vince, True Chef LLC, youngest in the Yacht Club, baby. It's not work when you love what you do. Y'all stay tuned.
Youngest in the Yacht Club.
Youngest in the Yacht Club, baby. That's how we live it. It's not work. It's not work when you love what you do.
Hey. All chefed up.
This is Smoke Dog, right?
We lit, you know what I'm saying?
They like, yo, we just gave you 10 G's. Yo, like, yo, my man's coming. He's on the grill. He'll be here in about 2 hours.
La Latino gang, they want the money and fame. We go to the city and we don't be tucking our chain. Woke up in paradise and we live in the drain. I know it won't be the same. Somos lo puro cocaine. Fly Latino gang. I used to dream of something like this. Remember times I...
Youngest in the Yacht Club, I am Vince Serrano, and boy, we ready today. I got Chef Corey here today, man.
What's good?
Oh, man, dude. Bro, what's good is this food. That's what's good, man.
Of course, that's what we do. We make it happen, baby, from coast to coast, from country to country.
Man, you know, Youngest in the Yacht Club, a lot of people, you know, they want to live the life. They want to see the glitz. They want to see the glamour, but they also want to know the journey it took to get here. So the first question I want to ask is, who is Chef Corey?
Chef Corey is each and every one of you. You know, I was a kid with a dream. I was someone who was told that I wasn't good enough, I wasn't fast enough. I have been diagnosed with mental illness. You know, I've run the gamut. You know, I'm a survivor of 2 suicide attempts. You know, the doctors told me that I would never work again, but I didn't like that diagnosis. You know, my father instilled in us, you know, fight from day one. You know, life isn't going to give you shit. You know, you got to go out there and take it. You know, when a door closes, you got to kick in another one because it's going to be better.
Big facts.
But the key is to be patient because I remember with my man Spike Lee, my brother did a movie with Spike Lee long ago, and Spike Lee said, if anyone told you they made it overnight, they lying.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't put too much stock in you know, what people say. I put a lot of stock in what people do. You know what I'm saying? Because luckily I got a great manager. You know, we can target, you know what I'm saying, who's about business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't have the savvy, if you will. You know what I'm saying? That's not my department. You know, I got to stay in my lane. So I bring amazing people on my team that do their job and stay, and that's what they do.
That's
dope.
You know
what I'm saying? So to anyone out there that thinks it's going to happen overnight, or even if you feel like you deserve it, you know, life may have other plans. You know what I'm saying? So you have to accept those and roll with it and overcome your challenges one day at a time, because you can't get to where you want to be overnight. It's just not going to happen. And you have to be able to respond when failure and adversity hits you in the mouth, because it will happen. You know, like I said, you know, the life struggles that I have experienced, you know, even from childhood, you know, there's no script for it. So you got to man up, you know, or woman up, and you know, sometimes you got to look in the mirror and be like, you know what, this is my fight. You know, nobody's coming in, you know, to help me. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn your opponent, fail, get up, and persevere. You know, there's no military secret. You know what I'm saying? It took me 8 years to get here. You know, my manager and a lot of other people on my amazing team, you know, have expedited that. But I was going from country to country by myself. You know, carrying all that weight. You know, getting clients, doing contracts. It was taxing. You know, but I didn't give up. You know, the Almighty gave me what I needed when I needed it.
For sure, for sure. And that brings us to the next thing. Where did Coach? I keep saying Coach, man.
I'm like a coach.
Yeah, you are. You're a coach in the kitchen.
Hey, absolutely.
Where did Chef Corey? Where you from? Where you born? What was the life story of?
I'm originally from Brockton, Taunton, Massachusetts. You know, City of Champions. That's where I came up. That's when I was a little jit. And then, you know, some family tragedies, you know, came up. And then, you know, I always knew that Florida was going to be my home. My dad's from here. I love the weather, you know, the fishing, the outdoors, you know, the beaches. You know, but it was a culture shock, you know, coming down here.
Right.
You know, make a long story short, my father was incarcerated on Friday the 13th in 1990. That was probably the worst day that I had experienced up to that date. You know, my father was taken from me. My brother was taken from me. So I was kind of like thrown to the wolves, if you will, as far as mentally. And I had zero learning curve, you know, because growing up north, you know, I didn't see color. I wasn't raised around Puerto Rican, Dominican, you know, Cape Verdean. I didn't know what any of that shit was. You know,
Right.
we were just kids.
Right.
Coming to the South was a culture shock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, don't go on that side of railroad tracks type. Because, you know, a lot of my family's from St. Augustine. And, you know, there's a lot of segregation and a lot of racism that I was exposed to with no warning. So quite naturally, when I first came down, it was a culture shock, and I was the white kid. You know what I'm saying? I talked white. I dressed white, but I didn't know any better. You know, I was just comfortable.
Right. Right.
But you know, that right there made me grow up real quick. You know, my father was incarcerated. My brother was gone. So I was with family members that I had never met before.
Right.
But that was due to my mother who suffered from substance abuse. So that was my only outlet. So I would fish every day. You know, I would play football. Florida is a football state.
Absolutely.
And,
a lot of athletes.
But I was into baseball when I came down. But my passion was later on down the line was football. It was an outlet for me. You know, but little did anyone know, this whole time I was cooking. You know, I've been cooking since I was 2.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Tucker on Friday, he was in smoking cell.
I need you at the house, man. My kids are 9, 10. I need them.
That's perfect. Hey,
I need to get them in the kitchen.
Hey, we'll get them at Trench Academy. Get them sound by 12.
Okay, there we go.
We cook for some heavy hitters that are doing the damn thing. Big
Bro.
shout out to the, you know, Trench Academy, Tampa Bay Buccaneers that gave my team and I a great opportunity. Got my dog over here from the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Darius, you know, Big William Golson. You know, I cooked the dinner for Vince tonight. And I was like, you know what? Let me call my dog, because that's just the type of people that we are. We love giving back. You know what I'm saying? We can't take none of this shit with us. So I called my dog. He's like, come on, man, dog. You know I'm going to eat all that. I need all that. So
you know it's here.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro.
you know, I brought some here, you know, just get off topic real quick, but I don't want my man's food to get cold. But you got to try the food, dog.
Bro, I'm amazed, man. Even the utensils are wrapped, and he brought the plates, and he brought the food. Where did the passion for cooking? I'm gonna eat while
Oh yeah, please do your thing, because I'm gonna stare at you.
But where'd the passion for cooking come from?
All right, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. We're gonna come back to the family trauma joint.
Okay.
Let's fast forward to the passion.
Well, you said you were cooking from 2, right?
Yeah, I've been cooking since I was 2. I was always a fat kid. You know, I'm still a fat kid at heart.
I saw pictures, but
I was
you
tipping
look
the scales at 320.
Yeah, okay.
So luckily, my man Andre, you know, Tampa Bay, you know what I'm saying, South of Gandy. A lot of good people got on my head because I played Division I football. You know what I'm saying? Back to the trauma a little bit. A lot of people told me that I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. I found weights. And I learned something real quick. Weight is consistent. You know, just like math. No matter what language it is, it's always going to come out. 2 + 2 will always equal 4. 45 kilos in the United States is 45 kilos anywhere
else in the world. Math is the same answer.
Exactly.
There's only one answer, right?
With weight, I knew I could change my life, which is how I got into college. I know I had to be bigger, stronger, and faster. And the only way I could do that was by putting in the work. So one day led to the next. Next thing you know, I'm putting up 325. You know what I'm saying? 350 as a senior in high school. You know,
Throwing it up there.
Yeah, I was getting it. I'm not gonna say I would never say I'm the shit, but I was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? So no, I did. I was a virgin all the way through my basically senior year in high school, because I was not gonna let anything interfere with me playing Division I football. All my coaches were like, Corey, you know, you're not fast enough. That was just fuel for me. It's fuel to me to this day.
Them telling you that you couldn't do it.
That I couldn't do it. You know, that's the worst. That's the best fuel that you can give somebody. Also, there's a flip side to every coin that could also kill somebody's spirits, depending on who's the one that says it. But I just looked at life as my competition. You know what? Tomorrow is promised to nobody. So if I fight, and go for mine, I just might not get it. If I don't, I'm still going to be in a much better position than I was before I started. So, like, a big creme de la creme of some of my achievements was, like, cooking for Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Going up to Shaq's hookah lounge. You know, big shout-out to my man Yusuf. You know, big shout-out to Mega Meezy, 21 Savage up there in the A. You know, and then, next thing you know, Shaq's coming to bare-knuckle fights, and I'm the chef of BKFC. Let me say that one more time. I'm the official chef of BKFC.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Big shout out to my squad, you know, to help, you know what I'm saying, make that happen. You know,
What is BKFC?
BKFC is the fastest growing combat sport in the world. Right? It's bare knuckle fighting championship, founded by David Feldman.
Okay.
And then big shout out to my man Secret Agent Surge down there in the 305. Nobody knows what he does, but what he does well. Because my man is efficient and known globally. So, you know, big shout out to everybody that had a hand in helping us get here. You know, because it wasn't easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the accomplishment was, you know, doing my thing for Shaq. And then when I seen them put one of these BKFC chains around Shaq, I'm like, we right where we supposed to be.
Right. They put one around your neck too, huh?
Of course. You know, big shout out to BKFC. You know what I'm saying?
How did that come about?
Work. There's no sugarcoating it. It's just work. You know, work, loyalty, consistency.
Right.
And, you know, it's just work and consistency. You know what I'm saying? And love. We love what we do. Like right now, we had lunch out there looking at Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? I pull out my picnic table. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you had the whole restaurant in the van.
We keep a restaurant
Yo.
in my hands, and a little bit of imagination, and the impossible can become a reality.
That's crazy. How did you? So, True Chef, that's your company.
Yes.
How? Like, so what was the beginning? Like, where did you say you played? Did you play D1 football?
I did. I went to Jacksonville University, and I started my freshman year when they told me I would never play Division I.
Fire. Made that happen.
I did.
And then, did you play all 4 years there?
No, I left my second semester junior year. I started to have trouble with substance abuse.
In college?
In college. Because I didn't do anything my entire high school. I did not, because I was too afraid to be stuck in Massachusetts because I suffer from seasonal depression.
Yeah, man. I know how that is, man.
So seasonal depression can cripple you.
Right.
To the point where, and I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was cold.
Every time it gets cold.
Yeah.
Every time it gets gray. Every time, right?
So, but I used that, and I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I stayed in the weight room. So, man, good Lord, you took a big old bite. Look, y'all see that? My man was like, it was like slow motion. Well, that's a commercial right there.
It's good food.
Of course, it's fresh. That's all we do. If that's one thing about our squad, we don't cut corners. You know, cutting corners, you may save a little money here and there, but you know, I'm building my name so my son will know that I will never be defined by a disability. So in order to do that, you got to pay the cost to be the boss, and that is time. You can't get time back. And for the clientele that we cook for, you don't get a second chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I get a bad review from somebody, it spreads like wildfire because it's in a small community.
Right.
However, if you do a great job and you're consistent, next thing you know, your manager and your team flying private jets to go to different locations and do the damn thing.
That's fire.
So, yeah, that's...
So you went, and bro, your food is amazing. I'm about to taste that because this salad is big. So
Yes.
I don't want to get full.
Fresh. You know, the fresh Parm Romano, you know, the fresh organic romaine hearts, and brilliant croutons. I would like to make the croutons fresh, but unfortunately we didn't have the time. But I'll do everything fresh.
That's
beautiful. We make our own sauces. We even make what would ordinarily be cut and thrown away in the restaurants. I will make something out of.
Wow.
You know, so zero goes to waste. Nothing goes to waste.
I need you at my house, man, because my kids love wasting stuff.
Hey, if they waste stuff, then you start to do some push-ups.
I need you to tell my wife to let me do push-ups.
Yeah. Get them out there and run, you know, push the car. That's how me and my brother did it. So
where is, like, so back to what we were saying, where did it first start that you were going to start cooking professionally?
Started at Tyra Banks' house.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I need this story.
All right. So first, let me give
Before you do, can you hand me that plate, man? I want to.
Absolutely. Hold up, y'all.
We gonna
Hold up. I have no gloves on, so y'all please excuse me.
Man, it's all
I'm
good.
gonna grab this right here. I'll let you.
Look at this, y'all.
Man, you don't want none of that.
No, I want all that.
You got it.
Look at this, y'all. Chef Corey, true chef.
Yes, sir.
So Tyra Banks' house.
Tyra Banks' house. I was out there. By this time, I had been cooking quite a bit.
Okay.
So I knew what I thought I needed to get done, and quite naturally, I'm gonna go to my big bro. My big bro, his name's Pooch Hall. You know, he's my older bro. He was on Ray Donovan. He was also on the show The Game. You know, he's been putting in work for over 20 years out there in Hollywood. So I knew that's the clientele I wanted to work with. I wanted to do acting. I wanted to tell people about my story and my journey, and I wanted to cook. So how do I do that?
Right.
You know, so I had no idea where to begin. So I called my brother out there in L.A., and I was like, dog, I'd like to come through and, you know, just kick it with you for a little bit. He said, man, come through. So as soon as I land, you know, we land at LAX, you know, there's no doper experience than having private car, chauffeur, and, like, people waiting on you hand and foot. But that was something that I had never experienced. And I knew my brother was operating at a high level, but I just wasn't exactly sure because I would only just see him on TV or go to an event with him. But the event that he was about to bring me to changed my life. That event was the Smart Water when they went public. Everyone knows Smart Water, the water.
Yeah.
So he brought me to a party where they were filming America's Next Top Model with Tyra Banks. So it was me, my brother, Paris Hilton was there, 50 G Unit, they was all there. And they had rented this house in the Hollywood Hills, gutted it. Keep in mind, like, they're like, all right, the party's tonight. Gutted it. Smart Water went in there, put all of their logos, emptied the pool, put Smart Water in the pool, and filled it back up before the party.
Wow.
Yo, anyone in Hollywood, like Christian Audigier was there. He was the Ed Hardy.
Yeah.
Amazing directors that I got to meet. Bill Maher was there. That was pretty cool.
You and where did you come from?
Who?
I'm saying, where were you? You were just.
I was walking. I walked around like I was supposed to be there.
No. But I'm saying before you got there, where you had called
My brother.
Right, but where were you at during that time?
I was in Tampa. I was living in Tampa. By this time I had gotten out of the military. I didn't get into that part yet, but that's when I left my second semester junior year. I left my university because I started having issues with substance abuse. Right, and I thought I needed some more discipline, so I went to the military, and that went left real fast.
Okay, and then after you got out,
after I got out, I was still cooking. I was married at the time. And I was lost, which is the reason why I entitled my book, I Found Me.
Man, you've done a lot, man.
I was damn sure looking. Man, yeah. I know, man. I'm like 200 years old.
Don't tell him that.
For real.
Youngest in the yacht club, but he's 200, though.
Hey, man, 200. I mean, my dad is Yoda.
So you're going to be 900.
Yeah, right.
But so fresh out the military, you trying to find yourself.
Find myself.
You make a call.
Yeah, call Big Bro.
And then you end up at Tyra Banks' house.
Yeah, the same night.
Crazy.
Yo, bananas.
You got dope friends, man. Me and you need to hang out.
Oh, we do. I mean, we got what you need.
Yeah.
I mean, because, quality breeds quality. You know what I'm saying? If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Mm-hmm. I always go to our team and I. None of us know everything, but collectively, we are a force. Mm-hmm. Our work speaks volumes to that. So I don't care who you are or how rich you are or none of that. I don't look up to idols or none of that. If you're a good person, you want to help out somebody and you're doing the right thing, let's run. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a lot of money. I just got a lot of love and a team that will put in work. We'll put in work just like I hooked you up. Mm-hmm. I called you. I got you a $500 piece of meat for it was $100.
Because
I knew the sales.
You gave me the plug.
I got the you judge a man is judged by what he knows and the more he knows, the more he is worth. So what my team and I, what we do for people, we make a reality come true at a reasonable cost, and it's exclusive. Just because we did a Def Jam party, they dropped about $150,000. For 2 hours.
Wow.
I can give you that. I ain't going to tell you we're going to give it to you for much less than that.
Right.
But we can give you that same experience, the same quality of food for a fraction of that price. and you have all of your people there that you want at an Airbnb. You don't have to clean up nothing. You can have your people that and when you're done, you leave.
Right.
You got a restaurant in your spot, and you got it the way you want it.
That's amazing.
So
that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working on this concept for over 8 years. You know.
So it's basically like a private chef.
Yes. We are a private chef. We do meal preps for the NFL. We do meal preps for. We've done major league players, UFC fighters, PFL, MMA, Bellator, Brave. Big shout out to my man Shorty. His fight just got canceled. He was about to fight the Demolition Man. The dude looks just like Demolition Man, like the Wesley Snipes dude with the blonde hair. Looks just like him, but
that's
like
crazy.
But like super skinny.
So you're involved in a lot of the combat sports.
Yes,
and you're the official chef of bare knuckle fighting championships.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing, man. How did that? You said how did that come up? I know you said it's hard work, but like it seems like you're in the right place at the right time for a lot of like the things you know.
Yeah, because I don't believe in chance. I believe in work. You know, our work put us here. One day, my manager and I we were sitting watching something, and I had never been to a UFC fight. I didn't know anything about fighting, but I knew about fighting. You know, I knew about boxing. You know, because back in the day, my father was working with Marvin Hagler out of Massachusetts. That's how my brother got into fighting, and that's how I learned how to fight. So we grew up fighting. And plus, in Boston, if you're coming from Boston, you're going to know how to fight.
You got to.
It's just that's just law.
Right.
That's just like if I don't have my BKFC hat on, I got my Red Sox crown on, or my Bucks hat. You know what I'm saying? Because I rock heavy with the Bucks. That's my favorite squad. Doug, we just did an event up in with the Massachusetts Restaurant Association, and I wore my Bucks jersey up there.
The Brady one?
Nah, my jersey. True Chef. Yeah, my True Chef Bucks jersey.
You have a Bucks jersey with True Chef?
Yes, sir. It's in the car.
It's amazing. This food is amazing, by the way.
Thank you. I was wondering because I was how you talking. You holding your mouth like
I'm trying to be nice to our viewers,
it's
man,
all good.
because it is great, and
I'm glad
this
you
bread
like it.
is amazing, bro. I truly appreciate you just coming down and just showing Youngest in the Yacht Club love, man. It's
we
dope.
appreciate the opportunity. Like we said, we want to work with amazing people. You know, because you can't do epic shit with basic people.
That's the truth. That's the truth. So, what's in the plans for True Chef? What do you see? Where you see True Chef going?
I see True Chef in my team. I'm changing the cooking game.
That's dope.
You know, I didn't go to culinary school. You know, I just didn't. You know what we did? We didn't know, and then we figured out how to do it.
Right.
So that's just the key to life.
You know how to do it, bro.
Like everything in life has a lock. But guess what? You got a key to every lock with your mind. All you have to do is find the right key. You put in the work, next thing you know, you got the right key, and then you build on that. So I can't take all this credit. You know what I'm saying? I just like to talk shit on the camera. My team. I mean, the team we run with. You take us away from each other. We're like Voltron. You take us away from each other, you still gonna have a hard time with one of us. You know what I'm saying? Because we can all carry our weight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This cooking game is just like the music business. It's cutthroat. You got some people out there that talk mad shit, and then when we break down the numbers to them, they looking at you like Boo Boo the Fool.
Right.
Like, this shit ain't free.
Right.
You know, the hardest thing, and plus, if you want a specific quality, we will guarantee you that quality.
Yeah, no, that's
In
amazing.
8 years, I've only had one complaint, and that wasn't from a reputable source.
I mean, one is not that bad. I mean,
I will admit
cooking,
that.
Let me ask you a question. When you're cooking for somebody, how, like, because everybody got different taste buds, man. Like,
Agreed, but good is good.
I can't argue with that, bro. Good is good.
Hey, I mean, it's just that, you know, what we like to do is because I've worked or cooked in 9 countries. Every country we go to, I learn something and bring that shit back. Because why? That adds more to my repertoire. And guess what? If I don't know it, I got an amazing squad right there that can help me find the answer.
For sure.
And we execute it as a unit. Yeah, we argue, ain't shit perfect. But guess what? We move past that shit because it's about the bottom line.
Big fact.
That's money's line. The bottom line. Hey,
Yeah.
fuck all the bullshit. You go to the bottom line. What are you trying to get to? All that other shit don't matter. That's the reason why I don't complain. You know what I'm saying? I don't make excuses because excuses are tools of incompetence that build monuments of nothingness. And those are specializing excuses. Southern amounts to anything else in life. So that's bullshit.
That's a rap verse right there, bro.
Man, what? Yo, turn my headphones up.
Hey, if you could give, I mean, you just dropped a bomb right there, but if you could give a gem to your younger self, what would you tell your younger self?
There's nothing I can say to him because he had to learn what he needed to learn on his own time. Like, so for me specifically, I can't say anything. But what I can say to the other person with the knowledge that we have is get you a sick-ass team and go all out. Who said that? Chef from Wu-Tang. hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Right.
so you gotta, it's hard in life. You know, life is hard no matter what. So don't come with me with your problems because I got problems too, and I guarantee you they're probably worse than yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting mental illness. I'm taking care of my father by myself who's 91 and suffers from dementia. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of a lot of people, but there's only one person that I have to teach, and that's my son. So that's the reason why I put myself out there like that, because I want my son to know that I'm not going to be defined by a disability when everyone else told him I would fail. I don't want my son, thinking I quit. So that's my motivation. It's not money.
That's fine.
It's never been money. And I've had it before, but when my father went to jail, we got sued for like a couple mil. So am I going to be like them people on the street and just cry? Or like what man said, we saw people,
bro. They come in handy, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Begging.
Yeah.
I'll never beg for shit.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm built different.
Yeah, amen.
But like I said,
and that's real, man. That's real. That's important that you like. People got to understand. That's what Youngest in the Yacht Club is about, man. Like, people see the yacht, they see you at the top of the bucks, they see you at the fights, but they don't see the water that you got to go through to get there. They don't see you swimming with the sharks. They don't see that you treading water and damn near drowning to get to these dreams, bro. So
and you know what? That's okay because those people are needed in life. We need cheerleaders. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be on the sidelines cheering.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the Bucks get paid so good. Everybody ain't built to put in the work.
Right. Amen
You know
to
what I'm
that.
saying? So, but that's not downing anybody. You know what I'm saying? We are all built different for a reason.
Amen.
And the pain that I go through every day makes me get up. You know what I'm saying? And I have an excuse. They wrote off $80,000 of my student loans because my bipolar was so severe. So I've been Baker acted twice. Even to this day, I still suffer from suicidal thoughts. That's just real.
How you get through?
I lift weights. And
There you go.
And cook. So I had to, I have to be like water. You know what? It's either going to run you over or you can swim with the current. So fighting the current, even when, my military career, that shit went haywire real quick because I wasn't able to identify what the issue was. That taught me not to fight the current. And Chief Brigary, if I saw him, I would give him a hug to this day because I got carjacked. I got carjacked when I was living in stationed in Jacksonville. And he was like,
bang
him. Yeah, he was like, he's like, Petty Officer Hall, he's like, you're my favorite student, but he was like, you're a zebra. And I had no idea what the fuck he meant.
Right.
He's like, a zebra can never change his stripes. He's like, you're my favorite dog. And this became repetitious because my father used to say to me when I was fucking up real bad, he said, you my favorite horse, even though you're never going to win a race. I was like, you know what? All right, it's time for me to take a step back because I ain't no punk bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had to reevaluate. And, I had to ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Because doing it my way for 30-plus years wasn't working.
Right.
So that's like with the 12 steps in recovery. You know what I'm saying? I've been in recovery for 5 times. And I thought, can't say certain things. Like, I want to say that I was addicted, but I don't believe so because I've been sober ever since.
Right.
I was finding something to nullify the pain. You know what I'm saying? Because the pain I was experiencing, tried to make me kill myself twice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I was watching Dave Chappelle when he was talking about Anthony Bourdain. Man's traveling the world, one of my favorite chefs, one of my favorite people. He lost his battle with mental illness and, committed suicide. So it's like, it's not a weak individual. There was something that wasn't addressed or that he couldn't address it on his own. But whatever the case may be, I know what it feels like to be too tired to live. And I never want to go back there. So I know if I take another drug or if I quit.
The world needs you, Chef.
Yeah, nah.
The world needs you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's too much stuff going on, bro. And to bring joy into people, man, I'm happy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like
Hey,
yo, we gotta continue to promote and you know, I appreciate you coming up here and being real because like I said, not a lot of people are gonna come up here and they're gonna show the glitz, they're gonna show the glam, but we want to see the real side of people, you know, and that's really where it's at. So there you go. I was gonna say,
follow me.
What is the book about?
The book is about basically, it's my memoir. Even writing the book was a lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, before you do some shit with some serious money, read your contract. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But again, we don't take losses with our squad. We take lessons. Some lessons are more expensive than others.
Amen to that.
But I'd rather pay this price here than have life, you know what I'm saying, whoop my ass to where I can't recover. So honestly, everyone remember the movie 8 Mile.
Amen. Yep.
So 8 Mile with Eminem and Anthony Bourdain. I knew how Anthony Bourdain got in the game. And then I heard Eminem, who was a very strong figure for me, lyrically and just how he carries himself. The man said everything about himself. Now tell these fuckers something about me they don't know. So if you do that, you take the power away from social media or anyone out there trying to a crab, if you will,
right?
A crab trying to pull you down. Hey, we found this shit about Chef. Good, I already told y'all about it.
Right,
it's published and it's got the date that it was published. So tell them something they don't know about me. Society didn't see me coming. The world, Hollywood, the fighter organization, nobody see me coming, and that's just the way I wanted it. Now we here. We have arrived. Money Meg, my man Darius, you know what I'm saying, the rest of my squad, we're good globally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My name is good globally, and that's all I've ever wanted. And the hardest part is keeping it that way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Getting here wasn't hard. Keeping it this way because of all the challenges, now the spotlight's on you. Right. And my brother told me when I first started, he said, whatever you do, finish like you start. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 1,000 from the beginning. That way you don't have to act when it's on camera. You know what I'm saying? I like to be as authentic as possible because I want to save lives. Right. Y'all can keep the fame and the money. You know what I'm saying? That shit's going to come. Right. Cool. If it don't, cool.
There's a lot of people going through.
Yeah, my payment is making sure my team is happy, having fun. And we're traveling the world doing what we love. Because my father told us it's not work when you love what you do. We haven't worked in 7 years.
That's fire.
8 years.
Fire.
And I've been in more countries than I did when I served in the military.
I was going to ask you, what's your favorite country to cook in?
That's a tough one, bro. I'm going to go with Spain.
Spain. Why?
Spain. Where we were at in Mallorca, Spain. So you got the taste of the Med, and then you got the Moroccan, the African, and everything's chiming together. You know what I'm saying? Plus the hash over there's fire. I was just saying. Okay. It smelled real good.
It smell over there in Mallorca, right?
Yeah, well, man. Yo, Mallorca, Ibiza. Ladies and gentlemen, I say out there, you know what I'm saying? If you get the chance to travel, go do it. I mean, the U.S., you know what I'm saying? I'll never say shit bad about the U.S. because I've been to third world countries that have nothing. You know, the politics and things of that nature, it's been that way since time. Whatever you do, if you can, go out there and travel and see the world. See shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't always just take what's spoon-fed to you just because it's easy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, be careful where you go. Because
unless Chef spoon feeds it for you.
Yeah, but hey, we charge extra for that. We charge extra. That's on the chocolate package. No, just
Chef crazy.
Hey, nah, for real. I mean, you gotta have fun. If you're not having fun, what's the point?
Amen to that. Amen to that. So, Chef Corey, you said, where can they find you? Where can everybody find you? Like, where's the best place to reach you?
The best place to reach me is to go through my manager, Money Meg.
Okay.
And But if you want to find us on social media, you can find us on YouTube. I got some YouTube instructional videos out there. Again, I'm on the official chef BKFC. I do a lot of work with those fighters. And we're about to do some other big things, you know, Big Surge, Big David Feldman, Nelson Dynamic Wellness. You know, a lot of big heavy hitters out there that are doing big things. And, you know, we're along for the ride because we have proven ourselves. We stand behind good people like I said, I train with the military. I train with special warfare. They're small teams for a reason.
Amen.
Because they're efficient and there's no confusion.
Amen to that. You don't need a lot of people to take out.
No, you don't. You just need put it. All right, I'm gonna give you another gem. Proper preparation promotes. Wait, piss poor preparation promotes pain. Proper preparation promotes pleasure. So piss poor preparation promotes a piss poor performance. Piss poor performance promotes pain. Proper preparation promotes pleasure. And we're all about the good life.
My man's over here rapping. It's crazy.
Yo, you didn't know that, huh?
That's like a Papoose verse.
Papoose, the Bronx, New York, yeah, all that. Yo, as a matter of fact, we did a menu for Buster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my man Peter Klampka. Big shout out to Peter Klampka. That man is a genius. He called me one day. He was like, "Yo, chef, we need you to put together something because I believe that Travis Scott had one for the McDonald's. So we're gonna do some things. I don't know. It didn't really go anywhere, but you know, just to be called by a person that basically brought Bitcoin public.
How does that make you feel, though?
I don't really feel anything. It's just work. I love doing it. No, it's not like we don't care about the celebrities. You know, congratulations to get to where you were. I want to be around you because you're a good person. You know what I'm saying? If you come to us, that means you do good work.
Amen to that.
Or you want to do good work.
It just you seem like you have a confidence that you knew you were supposed to be here, bro.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that I wrap that one up.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, if you're in a room and you timid, like, put it this way. A predator will always smell fear. You know, everyone at this particular level are at the top of their game. They all predators. We run with predators. You know what I'm saying? Because we are predators. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on the chef jacket. Don't sleep on the beautiful smile. Don't sleep on my man sitting there chilling with a whole bunch of spaghetti sauce on his face. Yo, that's just for the camera. But any one of us, though, you know, that's just who I surround myself with.
That chef jacket looked like it was Bruce Lee jacket. Like you.
Bruce Leroy, man. Hey, yo, I got the glow in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
And I catch bullets with my teeth.
Okay. I catch bread with mine. And it's fire, by the way.
Oh, we again, everything fresh. The key in anything is you got to put the time in. You know, our secret ingredient is love. We all love what we do, and that's what goes in every plate. It's
amazing, man. Thank you, Chef. Chef, let them get your handle, though, where they can reach you.
What? No,
I
was just playing. Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? Live with the sexiest chef coming to you from the goddamn Bay, baby. 813 Tampa. It's where it all started. You can reach me at True Chef official page on Instagram. You can also follow us at BKFC official page. Just get at us. You know what I'm saying? If you want it, you got to go out there and get it. I can't give everything away. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you won't appreciate it.
That's real.
No, but for real, though, you can call me, though. 813. No, just
they will call you.
Yeah, dog, man, call. Yo, all right, funny story, real quick. So, globally, I get calls. I did Portugal, again, South Europe, everything. I get this call on WhatsApp from this strange number. So I answer. My man's like, real heavy African accent. So I don't know if most people think Africa is pretty poor. Some countries. There's some countries in Africa that are paved in gold. You know, so my man called me, I think it was from Lagos. He's like, by Nigeria. And, you know, big shout out to the Nigerian, you know, the Nigerian nightmares out there. Usman, you know, all the big fighters out there, you know, Izzy. Big shout out to Izzy, just did his damn thing over there in the Trio 5. But man called me. He's like, Chef, you know, I need you to come over here. I need you to get me, do my meal preps. I'm competing IFBB. I want to be an IFBB pro. So I'm like, all right. So that's the bodybuilders. And their sponsors, if you get sponsored, you're taken care of. Because the amount of calories that they have to do at their intake, You know, again, that's something my manager handles. We go ahead and we create the diet based off of your dietary needs to get you where you want to be. Especially if you're playing on Sunday. NFL, call me. So, but no, my man called me. He was like, yeah, chef, you know, we need you to come through the Lagos and do this. I was like, all right, man, I've been over towards that. That's a $10,000 flight, first class. Round trip, 20,000. I said, all right, man, that'll be about 10, 15,000 a day. Yeah, all right, dog, it was good. He's like, man, I ain't got it right now, but can you help me? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, see if you can give us a good look, come to Africa, come hang out. And so my man, called me on WhatsApp. My man lived in a hut. My man had, like, my man's phone was hooked up to an antenna that went, like, one dude was holding it on the roof, like, trying to get a signal. I was like, man, I said, I would love to help you right now, but like Kevin Hart said, man, the way my checking account's set up right now, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna make it, dog, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody can get your number, man, they'll call you, bro.
But just some people out there, one thing I do love to do is when people sometimes hit me up on social media about mental illness. Now, I will never claim any medical, I can't, I'm not a doctor.
Right.
Nor would I, because the textbook shit didn't work for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What worked for me was the old school shit. Get out there and fucking get off your ass and change your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to stop looking for excuses. You know what I'm saying? I already told you what excuses were. Now it's time to look in the mirror and use what the Almighty gave you, and that is your mind. Your mind and your mouth.
Amen to that.
Use your mouth to ask for help. Use your mind to figure out what doesn't work and try something new.
Big facts. Big facts. Chef, bro, I appreciate you, man. Chef Corey with True Chef, man. Yo, doing stuff with the Bucks, doing stuff with bare knuckle fighting championships, doing stuff all over the world, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, my guy, thank you for coming, dog. Thank you for cooking, man.
It's absolute pleasure.
Definitely, absolutely, man. He's cooked for us. Y'all need to get at him. Make sure y'all go see True Chef.
True Chef. TruChef official page on Instagram. You can also Google me, Chef Corey Hall. My work is out there for the world to see. But last but not least, I want to say a big shout out to Stephanie. You know what I'm saying? Stephanie linked us together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's a beautiful person. My man, Reacher. Big shout out, big shout out to Tampa. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? The whole Bay got my back. The whole Bay raised me. You know what I'm saying? Most people, yes, you know what I'm saying? I am from Massachusetts, but motherfucking Bay's my home.
Yes, sir. Youngest City Yacht Club. Yo, I appreciate you guys going on here. Make sure you guys tune in to True Chef Official and get that food, man. He's definitely cooking in the kitchen.
And my book is available on Amazon. If y'all want some real shit, you know what I'm saying? This is just my story. This is just how I did it. It's not going to work for everybody, but it's just a stepping stone. It's a tool to help you find you as I found me.
Big facts. Appreciate that, Chef. Youngest City Yacht Club. Tune in.